acknowledgement that we are on the unceded land of the Coast Salish people was quite important to me, and having some sort of representation or acknowledgement of that really is vital for the understanding of the community and for respect of the land and the people that were here first.
A lot of work. We got different stages we're working in. So some are working on priming, finishing the priming on the upper section of the wall, and others working on stencils in the lower strip. And then some of us are stenciling on the far side. So we're kind of working in a few different zones right at the moment, but getting a sense of the scale and the relationship between the upper wall and the lower wall and making that work. So.
Flowers are about to bloom and it's going to look awesome, and we actually planted these from our backyard a couple summers ago along with some garlic. Little guerrilla gardening in there. Yeah, it's super cool. Just propagate like crazy. So this whole section came from a tiny section in my backyard 3 summers ago.
Cyclists coming down here. There's a lot of motion. That's one of the elements that the mural is trying to capture, is that sense of movement. You're seeing that movement in terms of the migration of the crows coming through the neighborhood as well.
It's always nice to work on crows, and feathers and crows, and painted the nest over there. So that was good fun today. And, it's just great to be outside. And the sunshine is a little warm, but it's been really beautiful.
The crow that is behind me right now just happens to be across the way from the house where I live. So I'm very pleased with how things worked out, and I hope that people can learn about the issues that surround our community, and especially the issues that are surrounding our First Nations partners, friends, neighbors that live here.
Different color that's on an angle, and it is to create this sense of movement, not just in terms of the cyclists who are moving through the community, but also, of course, the crows, which are migrating on a nightly basis through.
Artists have taken responsibility for the overall concept and making it amazing, but members of the community were invited into the design process, and some of the early, stencils that were made for the wall.
Right now, the public here, when the mural was approved, wanted to have a little bit of the architectural history. So at the far end, we drew one building, fairly abstract, and now we're doing one a little bit more realistically, just to show the flavor of the neighborhood and the historical architecture. Yeah.
Like this one right here, my little 2-year-old helped paint this one, which was done inside of a stencil, and every time we walk by now, he's like, there's my dragon tail. So it's pretty cool that you can feel that much more connected to the final piece.
well,
Yeah.
I've been a friend of Richard's for years, and he invited me to come and work on it. Yeah, I live over in Victoria, and he invited me to come and spend some time. And I always enjoy working with Richard. It's always good fun.
So a lot of people come from the co-op and the housing nearby, and they've been coming out to the wall. So we've got a good cross-section of people, all different ages and experience levels. Some of the veteran artists on the job, and
Well, I think it's absolutely brilliant. The colors are warm, they're inviting, it makes it draws the whole area together. It's a statement about neighborhood and community. It is wonderful.
W2 TV.